Hello everyone, I'm back with my fragrances under $20 haul. So I have some on here that I don't actually own the fragrance anymore, but I'm still going to talk about it, and I will still display a photograph of that particular fragrance and talk about it for a moment. Alright, I'm going to start off with Elizabeth Arden Mediterranean. Mediterranean is great for the springtime. It is a wisteria floral fragrance with notes of plum, wisteria, white flowers. So pretty much it's a great spring scent. It's about $8 for a 1 ounce bottle, so $15 for the full size bottle. And it's a great budget fragrance. Highly recommend checking it out. If anything, the bottle is gorgeous and it looks great to have. Next is a fragrance that's not my favorite. I don't really like fresh fragrances, but this is Curious by Britney Spears. It is a cheap fragrance because it's under $15, I think, for the full-size bottle. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know that it's not expensive at all. Now, Curious by Britney Spears is a pear fragrance with magnolia and vanilla. Very youthful, pretty, perfect for spring. That's Curious by Britney Spears. Next, I have a very powerful bang for your buck. That is Lulu by Catrell. Lulu is a beautiful tuberose fragrance with notes of incense, vanilla, plum, cinnamon, violet, so many different notes. It's just a beautiful, unique fragrance. And it's from the 80s, so technically it's a vintage fragrance. Absolutely beautiful, worth checking out, especially if you're into vintages and you like having a nice vintage collection. This one is definitely one to add for your 80s fragrances. Alright, that's Lulu by Catrell. Next, I have a nice clean fragrance by Clean. This is Skin and Vanilla. It's apple, vanilla. It kind of just basically smells like skin and vanilla. It's a pretty fragrance to spray on out of the shower when you're just lounging around the house, or if you're around someone who does not like fragrance. This is perfect for that. Beautiful, beautiful. Highly recommend. You can find it for like $6 at TJ Maxx. That's Clean, Skin and Vanilla. Here's Little Miss Noah. She is the queen of musk and beautiful spring peony. It's a musk, peony, and coffee scent. The coffee is very, very light, just a little touch of coffee, but it's mostly peony and musk. A beautiful scent. I definitely recommend checking this out. For people that want to have a fragrance at the office, or if you work in a hospital, this is like the kind of fragrance that's not really a fragrance. It's more of like, oh, that's the smell of her skin, or the smell of her shampoo, something like that. This is one of those types of natural musk type fragrances. It's still a fragrance, but it also can pass off as, oh, she's not really wearing fragrance. That's just her shampoo. Anyways, this is a beautiful, beautiful spring scent. That's Catrell Noah. Next, I have two little minis from the House of Coty. That's Vanilla Fields and Vanilla Musk. Vanilla Fields is a coconut vanilla green kind of scent. When it dries down, it reminds me of Cashmere by Chopard. It is a doll's head scent for sure. This one, Vanilla Musk, is like a creamy kind of ice cream type scent with a forest in the background. Both are beautiful vanilla scents that are like under $15 for a full-size bottle. Highly recommend them both. If you can get the vintages of these two, they'll last even longer and have better projection. Definitely recommend these two fragrances. I know y'all are going to tell me to get the heck out of here with this one, but this is Angel Muse by Terry Mugler. This fragrance I found at TJ Maxx for $20. I'm not sure if you can still do that, but it's definitely worth looking at your local TJ Maxx to try to find this gem. This is beautiful Nutella on a bed of vetiver and patchouli. That's how I would describe this. one of the best gourmand fragrances of all time. Definitely check this one out. Next, I have Little Miss Calvin Klein Into You. This is a gorgeous creamsicle fragrance with cactus behind it. But this creamsicle is grapefruit. Grapefruit, creamsicle, and cactus. Very unisex, yet maintaining a gourmand quality to it. Gorgeous fragrance by Calvin Klein. That's Calvin Klein Into You, and you can find a full-size bottle like this for $17, I believe. Next, I have Little Miss Eternia Woman. She is powerful, and she is by the House of Armaf. Now, Eternia is a beautiful, ice creamy, kind of boozy top notes with an ice creamy base. This is a dupe for Poison Girl by Christian Dior. That's Eternia Woman by Armaf. Beautiful vanilla. And you can find it for, I think, $18, $17, $18. Eternia Woman by Armaf. Next, I have one of the most beautiful bottles I've ever seen. This is a vintage fragrance from the 90s. This is called Cyrene by Vicky Teal. This is a rose geranium fragrance. It's like a powdery rose with a spicy geranium note. So it's for my floral lovers out there. The bottle is heavenly, heavenly bottle. Anyways, I highly recommend checking out this fragrance. If you like bottles that sit pretty on your nightstand, you like to display bottles, definitely check this out. It's worth having in your collection. It's very unique. I like this fragrance a lot, and you can find it for around $20. That's Vicky Teal Cyrene. Next, I have a little drugstore dupe for Chanel No. 5. That's Lady Stetson by Coty. This is a beautiful soapy fragrance with sandalwood in the background. I absolutely love it. And you can find it for under $10? I'm not sure, but it's very, very cheap. Lady Stetson by Coty. Next, I have a Queen's fragrance. This is a queen in my collection. She is gorgeous. She is beautiful. She is cherry. She is Coca-Cola. She is somebody that makes a statement. She stands out. She is away from the crowd. That is Red by Giorgio Beverly Hills. She is cherries, Coca-Cola with a little bit of a green note, some carnation in there. Beautiful vintage fragrance for my vintage lovers out there. This one, I got a mid-size bottle for $15, I think, $14 or something like that. You can find it at Ross for really, really cheap. That's Red by Giorgio Beverly Hills. Next, I have another queen in my collection, Esprit de Oscar by Oscar de la Renta. Beautiful powdery fragrance. Highly recommend for my iris lovers out there. Go to FragranceNet right now. Go to your cart. Add one of these on there. It's about $20. It's a discontinued fragrance. Definitely add it to your cart. And then buy the fragrance you were wanting to buy. Like say, oh, I was wanting to buy a Kenzo Jungle Elephant. Then just buy it and add this to your cart and you'll get free shipping. This is a gorgeous fragrance, perfect for any collection. It's got citrus top notes, iris base, powdery, beautiful. If anything, it works great as a base fragrance for other fragrances. Definitely get this one. That's Esprit de Oscar by Oscar de la Renta. Next, I have White Shoulders by Evian. Yes, I know the cap is really ugly. I messed it up on accident. But White Shoulders is a beautiful lilac and white flower fragrance. I definitely recommend for people that love spring scents or fresh scents or floral scents. This is beautiful. Swirling lilac. It's mostly lilac is what I get from this. Just breathtaking and completely feminine, and you can find it for around $12 for a full-size bottle. That's White Shoulders by Evian. Next, if you want to smell great on a budget, I highly recommend going to Walgreens and checking out their selection of cologne fragrances. They have a wonderful selection. So does Walmart. I think the Walmart ones are called Perfect Scent, and I'm not sure what the Walgreens ones are called, but I'll put up the pictures in here. Absolutely beautiful clones of real fragrances. I owned the Black Opium one and I loved it. It lasted as long as Black Opium and it smelled like coffee and vanilla. It was great, and the Angel one was beautiful. I also had the La Vie Belle one, which smelled just like La Vie Belle, which I own and love. And yeah, I had all of those before the fire. I recommend getting those for teenagers or people that don't want to spend the money on the big fragrance. You could still get by with smelling good for a very low price point. I believe those fragrances are around $10. Next, I have one of my absolute favorite fragrances from Five Below. Five Below is a discount store, and my favorite fragrance that I got from there was Be Sexy, it's Be Sexy NYC. It smelled like candy peach rings and it lasted around 4 hours, so it was the perfect summer scent. And when the stores open back up, I'll be right back in Five Below to repurchase that fragrance. I loved it, and still to this day it's my favorite summer scent, and it was only $5. Can you believe that? Next, another one of my favorite ones is from Big Lots, and it was only $3.50, and it was called Remembrance Forever Mine. Remembrance Forever Mine is a beautiful rose scent with ginger. Absolutely gorgeous, and it lasted like 6 to 8 hours. It smelled like a real fragrance. Like, it didn't smell like it was $3.50. I was blown away, absolutely blown away by this fragrance. Anyways, if I find it again, I'll repurchase it again because it's beautiful and it's based off of a discontinued fragrance by Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, always yours. Alright, next I'm going to talk about Al Rahab and their beautiful oils. Ignore my gross fingernail. Alright, Al Rahab has beautiful fragrance oils, and they are dupes of designer fragrances, and some of them are not dupes. They're just regular fragrances created by Al Rahab. Del Al is beautiful, and it is an orange kind of vanilla with jasmine scent and caramel. I like it a lot. It's beautiful. It's very unique. Next, Golden Sand is my favorite of the bunch, and Golden Sand is a heavy, well, not a heavy, a very light oud. For people that don't know oud very well, go for Golden Sand. You can try out some oud. Oud in Golden Sand is caramelized and super sweet with like a vanilla kind of quality and a caramel. It's just beautiful. Now, Choco Musk is like a hot chocolate with marshmallows. Soft is based off of pink sugar. And let me get the last guy here. Rawan is based off of Dolce & Gabbana. The Parfum, the really pretty marshmallowy guava kind of smell. Beautiful fragrance, white flowers in there as well. I highly recommend checking these out. These are $5 on eBay and they ship really, really fast. So definitely check out Al Rahab. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this fragrance video, part 1 and part 2 on fragrances under $20. Who doesn't love a bargain? I mean, come on. Bargains are so fun. So fun. Everybody loves bargains. Alright, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!